Kicking It with Ken is sponsored by AE Door and Window.
There is nothing better than chocolate, elves, Santa. They all go together, right?
They do. They make a perfect Christmas. And our Ken Baker, he was making the chocolate earlier, and now he is in my neck of the woods over there in Mariemont with the Shillito Elves. Kenny, are you making your Christmas list?
Very quickly, too.
Yes. I'm about to go ahead and mail this bad boy to Santa. Bam, look, it's going through. And then, wait a minute. Yesterday, I was on the good list. All of a sudden, I'm on the naughty. Man, what is going on? Bill, the Shillito Elves. Okay, let's first and foremost, let's get two things out the way. One, there are two different sets of Shillito Elves. One downtown, that one you just kind of walk through the window. But yours is this whole big immersive thing, right?
It is. This is the SantaLand experience everybody remembers.
So you come in and you kind of look like these guys are down here getting it and going after it. This is kind of what you remember from back in the day at the department store.
It is. It starts everything from mailing your letter to seeing them in their home, all the way to the workshop and putting the presents on the sleigh to take to the kids.
So how do we say, I think, so we did an episode together, the Tri-State Travel Treasures, and I dubbed them the Shillies because people say Shillitos and they say Shilly Willies or what, so can we just call them the Shillies?
Sure.
The Shillies! Okay, what do we got in this scene here and how many scenes do you have in this place?
There's 14 in total. 2 are outside, but 12 are inside. They're largely original to what they were set up as back in the 70s and 80s. And this one's their living room. They're decorating a tree, and you can just kind of see they're relaxing, kind of enjoying their time when they're not in the wood shop.
Just having a great day. What are they doing in this one?
In here, we're making toys. I guess the architect is drawing what needs to be built in the back of the workshop.
How do you keep, like, when it's summertime and stuff, how do you keep these things in pristine condition?
We start as early as October, and we start renovations of them. We go through and we clean them. We replace motors, oil them, all that kind of stuff just to get them ready for the season.
This one is spilling the candy on the floor.
That's my favorite. That's the naughty one that kind of always makes a mess.
How do we, okay, let's explain to people. So we're in Mariemont. Where are you and how do we find you?
We're right off the town square in Mariemont next to La Rosa's. If you come to the town square, we're just a few seconds away. You can park behind the theater and we have free parking.
My favorite thing. $5 to get in. There's
Yes.
nothing do they even have the $5 footlong anymore?
Probably not.
Nothing is $5. You just come in with your family, you go in. Frank mentioned earlier that on the weekends they have the big Santa thing out there,
We
right?
do. We have Santa's Big Red Mailbox. We believe it's the largest Santa mailbox in the United States.
Wow. Let's get our hands warm in here. This is so fun. When you took over this, when you bought these, did they come like, set the scene up like this, or did you have to kind of just do it yourself?
We had to kind of recreate some of the scenes. I was lucky enough to have 5 of the original designers help us with it, so it was one of those things that I was able to be advised on, and we kind of worked as a group to develop what we have today.
And in here, they're just going crazy, just like painting and painting. On the episode of Tri-State Travel Treasures we did, we have a little cut in there because you have the original Shillies when they were wooden and stuff. You only have one of those, right?
I do. I have a handful in the basement, only one that probably needs to come out and be seen.
Yeah.
It's, they were hard-faced elves. These are the soft sculpture that was created in '79 that everybody remembers.
Okay, give people your times and all that stuff because we're going to show them the other half at 10:30.
Sure. We are now open every day up till Christmas Eve. We're open on Christmas Eve with limited hours. We'll be closed on Christmas Day, but from today all the way till New Year's, or I'm sorry, Christmas Eve.
I love it. All right, Bill. All right, in the studio we go. Guys, you know what I like about Bill? Like, he just loves to do this because he wants this tradition just to continue. He wants us to appreciate this. He's not in this to do, you know, the whole business making thing. He just has this passion, and I love this.
No, I love it, Kenny. And Kenny, I'm not trying to produce your segment for you, but can I for a second?
I guess, just this one time.
Okay, who's your photographer?
Dale.
Dale, can you go and just get some B-roll, what we call B-roll video, of the big red box that you can show in your next segment? It's like 4 feet outside the door of the big Santa
Hold on,
box.
let me tell the people at home how much work this is about to be. So Dale has to shoot it,
Okay.
then we got to send it back to the editors, then Carter has to put it in the show, so then I can.
Dale is used to working with me. You're letting Dale get off easy. You're letting him get off easy.
But no, Dale's always happy. He said, at least you're not crazy like Frank running
know.
around like.
Back in the day, you actually had a cable to a truck, and I would
Right.
tell Dale, we got to be 5 stories down in the aquarium within 2 minutes. Can we make it?
And Dale has also been doing this for about 35
And he can always
years.
make it.